Hi, my name is Bill G. or Bill Gibson. Welcome to my video, Clickbank Affiliate Marketing for Beginners, the science of getting started and winning. Let me give you a quick overview. I'm going to talk about the science of getting started and winning, whether you're doing affiliate marketing, whether you're doing marketing, Clickbank marketing, it doesn't matter, whether you're marketing online, period. This is what I learned from studying successful marketers. But in a moment, I'm going to show you how to get my 10-part course totally free. And again, it's about marketing. I made it about ClickBank, but it's about marketing, period. Let's begin. The first thing I want to talk about, when we talk about marketing, we're really talking about getting people in front of our opportunity. Now, I'm going to assume is that you know what a landing page is, you know what a squeeze page is. I'm going to assume that you also have a funnel of some sort. If you're selling somebody else's product, you want to make sure that they have a good funnel. But I'm going to also dismiss most of my assumptions in a few minutes. So let's talk about paid traffic versus free traffic. First of all, with paid traffic, there's a price you have to pay. There's a learning curve. Not hardly anyone can actually go online now with no experience, whether they're advertising on Facebook, YouTube, Google, it doesn't matter. There is a learning curve, and that learning curve is going to cost you. So what most people would do, most people actually get some type of course to maybe guide them along the way, and that's still going to cost you. And then there's free traffic. Believe it or not, free traffic has a price on it too. The price you're going to pay for free traffic is called time and patience, because you're going to give up some time to learn how to do it if you're doing it correctly, and it's going to take patience to actually stay the course. Actually, it's going to take time to do paid and free traffic. But in this video, for my sake, we're covering free traffic. Let me talk to you. What I want to do is just have a real talk with you. We're beginning, right? I'm talking about ClickBank marketing for beginners. And let me just say this, because I'm beginning also. It wouldn't make sense for me to talk about ClickBank marketing for beginners and then me show you some of these videos. I'm a beginner. I'm just starting off. Been doing this for about 2 months. I spent about 1 month just setting up everything, a funnel, everything. I want to assume that you are a beginner too, whether you're doing ClickBank, whether you're doing affiliate marketing, whether you're just marketing in general. We all have to start somewhere. The question I got to ask you is this: why is it that two people can actually promote the same thing and one person is successful and the other person isn't? Now, you probably heard of that before, right? Let me show you why I think that is possible. This is just one of the reasons possible. I'm going to focus this on ClickBank, but it's really for anybody, right? Anybody marketing. This person here has had a 500,000 views in 9 months. This person here on this video has had 17,000 in 4 months. This person below him has had 48,000 in 4 months. What is it that they have that I don't have? Well, let's take a look. Let's just look at it deeper, because what I want to do is look at apples and apples. So let's look at this person's site. He has 74,000 subscribers. That's a lot of people. And if you listen to some of his YouTube videos, I believe this is a young man that actually mentioned he didn't start this 2 weeks ago. He didn't start this 2 months ago. He started his journey a couple of years ago, and he built it up. Also, take a look. He has a lot of videos. This will show you more. He has what's called a playlist. A playlist is where you can categorize your videos. 221, 63, 35, 77, 3, 13, 20, 27, 10, 32. He has a lot of videos. Now let's go back. We're not done. That's just one person. So maybe that's just that one person, right? Now this is the first page of, that was Josh. This is the first page of Clickbank. Let's go to this person here. We're going to look at his channel. He has 128,000 subscribers. That's a whole lot of people. Let's look at his videos. He has a lot of videos. He got a playlist also. Are you starting to get the point? Maybe, maybe not. So for the sake of arguing, let's look at another. This young man put out this video 7 days ago, and he has 3,405 views. Let's take a look at his channel. Close that. He has 31,000.5 or 31,500 subscribers. Let's look at his videos. And there's a point to all this madness, folks. He has a lot of videos. So what's the point? We are all marketing, but we're not starting in the same place. We're not. These guys can actually take a product, promote their product. They're going to get different results than if I promoted that product, because they already have an audience. They have thousands of people. Let me give you a scenario. This is something that I learned listening to Bob Proctor. I just want to talk to you. I live in the Chicagoland area. You're visiting. You don't know Chicago. You come to Chicago, you call me up. Yo, look here, Bill. Where you at? I'm lost. Okay. Now, generally speaking, the first thing I'm going to ask you is, all right, so where are you? I want you to write that down. Where are you at? Okay, that's what I'm going to ask you. What if you did not call me, and what if there was a sign saying, hey, Bill is at such and such a corner, and you start walking? It doesn't matter whether you're walking north, east, south, or west. You don't know where that corner is. Okay, and let's make this a little bit more specific, because we're talking about marketing. So let's pretend that there's not a GPS on this marketing thing. See, what I'm trying to point out to you is this. We all start off at different points. Every single one of us. Or you are starting off. The first thing I got to find out, if I'm going to, let's say, guide you, is find out where you are. You could be, in my example, if you and I are trying to hook up, go out for a couple of drinks, whatever, go to a game, whatever. You could be right around the corner, but if I don't ask you where you are, how can I tell you where to go? I mean, how could I possibly tell you where to go? I can't. And what's happening is a lot of times people, I'm just as guilty, we go online, we're looking for help. The individuals are telling us how to build a lead page. They don't know what software we're using about us, but they're telling us how to do something. So this is what I'm saying. If you want to win at this game, you got to realize where you are. There should only be two questions you should ask yourself. The two questions you should ask yourself is this: where are you going? If you do not know where you're going, then how do you know when you get there? So I'm assuming that if you're online marketing, that you want to reach success. You want to be successful. But now the second question, that's the important question. Are you willing to do what it takes to get there? I want you to think about that for a second. A lot of you are going to say, most people are going to say, yes, they are. But just you and I talking, that ain't true. And let me show you why it's not true. Beginners marketing online, whether it's selling Clickbank products, affiliate products, just plain marketing online. The first year, there's a 97% failure rate. That's a lot. Most of them will quit within the first 120 days. They will either quit or they will go from program to program to program. It's kind of funny if you think about it. When I heard about this, and this was through my mentor, and it made sense. Do you know why, if a person is doing network marketing and they talk to their friends, they talk to people online, and those people don't jump aboard right away? Because they know, like in a couple of weeks, 3 months max, that person's going to be selling something else. So consistency is a big deal. Now, the reason why I believe they have such a high failure rate because they don't know what they're doing. I took a survey on this website and I asked people what's the top 10 problems that a person faces with affiliate marketing. The the top answer that I got was information overload and chasing the shiny object or the silver bullet. Let me show you something. I'm over here at Clickbank. I'm on the news. I'm at a Clickbank group. I'm not going to. I will fade the name out of the group. And this is what I want to show you. This is really quite funny if you think about it. There's 104,200 people on this group, are in this group. I'm quite sure all the individuals are no longer active. But here's what's funny. This person made a post about 6 hours ago based upon what the timestamp says. You can be the first millionaire in your home. Message me to know more. Hurry up. People want to succeed. No shortcut, no scams. You could be the first millionaire. Let me ask you a question. How many millionaires have you came into contact with on Facebook? I mean, seriously. There are some, but they're not in these groups. They will have their own group. But now look at the responses. Got 12 responses, and this is what the people are doing. This person is trying to get them to join their program. And he's talking to them, blah, 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 and he just wants them to join his program. This person wants him or them to join their program. This person wants them. I mean, it's kind of funny. There's a pattern here. Look at all those people, and they call this marketing. So they're on these news groups. They are posting their opportunity, and they call it marketing. Most of these people 3 months from now are going to be out the game. They're going to say that this doesn't work. You're wrong. It does work. You didn't take time out to try to learn your craft. Your craft is not the product. Your craft is to learn how to market. To learn how to market. You got two choices, paid or free. Either one is going to cost you. It's going to cost you. These people don't want to pay the price. I mean, does that make sense? They don't want to pay the price. Getting back to why you're here, because I told you that there's a science to this, and there is. Number one, you need to find a mentor, or you need to get a video, books, get all those things that you need to keep you excited, to keep you going, to keep you motivated. You got to do that. I listen to Bob Proctor almost every morning. If it ain't Bob Proctor, I got another audio called The Kabbalion. I listen to that. If it's not him, it's not that, it's something else. Tony Robbins is someone else. But every single day, I need that. I mean, come on, who else is around me that even understands me spending all this time doing this? Right now, it's just you and I. My wife doesn't understand it. I don't want to burden her with this. My son, no. It's just you and I. So actually, I go to groups like this looking for some type of camaraderie. I've been on these groups for about, it'll be 2 weeks and a couple of days. I have gotten so many messages with people trying to sell me stuff. It is ridiculous. I got a message inbox now that probably has, look, a lot of people. Everybody is trying to sell something. Everybody. It is totally ridiculous. But that's the way it is. What you got to do, you have to get a mentor to set you on the right track. Me, myself, personally, I'm going to do this with YouTube. I'm going to use YouTube every blue moon. Yes, I'll post things on Facebook, but I'm not really posting for you. I'm posting it for me. You see what I'm saying? It keeps me going. And if I'm lucky enough to find people, okay, okay. We talked about getting a mentor. You have to be consistent. I have a couple of mentors. They're all seven-figure guys. I don't want to throw out the bling bling and all that because that's what they do. I mean, I'm not a seven-figure guy, right? So, one thing that they all said that they have in common is that there was a struggle. There was a struggle period. There was a period, when they could have given up and just lost all their dreams. I've been there, gave up a couple of times, came back. You have to be consistent. Make up your mind that this is what you want to do. And also make up your mind again that you're willing to pay the price to get it done. And for all that get rich quick stuff, let it go. Let it go. If you're in these groups or if you go to these groups and you see all the people posting, spend very little time in there because you're not going to get much out of that. You're really not. Spend your time doing what works. I heard a story that Bob Proctor tells, and I'm going to end this. Oh, by the way, this is my last story. By the way, if you like what you're hearing, please subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell at the top to be notified. But I want to give you real information. I want to talk to real people, and I'm not going to BS you. Let me get back to the story. Bob Proctor tells a story about a lady whom husband passed away. And his husband had a small business. I don't know what the business was. I don't quite remember that. But let's say it did about $10 million a year. Small business though. And everyone thought she was going to sell the business after her husband passed away, but she didn't. So one day she goes into the office and she calls all the executives in for a meeting. And she asked them 3 questions. What do you do? What works? And what doesn't work? She told them, I want you to stop doing what doesn't work, and I want you to do more of what works. The lady took the business from a $10 million company to a $25 million company. So how can you and I, this is you and I, we're in affiliate marketing, right? Or we're just in marketing, online at that. How can you and I use this? What are we doing? What works? Do more what works and stop doing what doesn't work. If you're marketing on YouTube, I already showed you what the master plan was. The master plan is put out a lot of videos. I mean, what you're going to be doing a year from now. Put out a lot of videos. And you want a real master plan? Make sure is that you put a lot of videos out in your money keyword. Put out a lot. Put out a lot. You do those things, you will be successful. We will be successful. Okay? So, I've promised you something, and here it is. I put out what I call my 10-part course, and it talks about how to get traffic, talks about some of the do's and don'ts. I say on here for Clickbank buyers, but as I'm telling you, one of the things about marketing is that you gotta be specific. So I picked Clickbank buyers. Now it will work for Clickbank easily. It will work for any type of affiliate marketing. It can work for network marketing. But what it's going to basically do is just talk about marketing using YouTube. 10-part course, and it's completely free. So let me wrap this up. I don't want to take up too much more of your time. I hope you found some value here. I tried my best to give you some value. Please, if you like my video, please subscribe. And if you have any comments, any whatsoever, put your comments below. I would appreciate it. Good, bad, indifferent, doesn't matter. Put your comments below. And ring the bell in the upper right-hand corner to be notified of more videos coming out. And in the next video, Clickbank Affiliate Marketing, I'm going to show you another way to get traffic for as little amount of money as possible, for $5. Thank you very much. I'll see you later. Peace.